Greetings and welcome to Monster Legends, and another special feeding episode. This time we're going to be feeding a little lady that I picked up at the recent Neo City Grand Prix. My team won her, and here she is. This is Neobuki, and unfortunately she's got a little rune slot issue, but she is probably going to be worth taking care of that. We'll have to see. Anyway, she's a legendary. She's Thunder. She's also really got a cute smile there. So we're going to find her a place. I already have something. I just hope that no, you don't want to go with those guys. I mean, look at that. No. Got a fresh place down here. You can keep Anti-Entity company. Okay, that was kind of an interesting attack. Alright, and there she is. Is that like a little stand, or is that like a spotlight that follows her around? Either way, doesn't matter. Alright, and this is not Mamaragan. No, this is not Mamaragan. We'll find a cute name for her. Yes, we will. Alright, Neobuki! She is a legendary, as I said. She is Thunder. Okay, so she is hardened. She has a 20% chance to resist negative status effects, and she won't be affected by positive status effects. Oh, that's right. She can have positive status effects removed from her. Right, that's right indeed. Alright, and her stats are actually very good. Wow, she's fast. Okay, and of course these are not altered because the stamina is 140, so these are really good stats. Alright, so she basically, as I understand, she's support, but she can take on different roles, and I'm kind of seeing that right now. Alright, her power is very good. Her life is really good. Very meaty there. And her speed is that's like one of the fastest I've ever seen. Very, very interesting indeed. Okay, so let's check out the skills. Okay, Kawaii deals low physical damage to one enemy, and Neon Strike deals moderate thunder damage to one enemy, and that bar is showing mid-moderate too. For the first attack, that's kind of interesting right there. And then of course we have the special skill, Ultimate Form. Deals moderate thunder damage to all enemies, applies double damage to itself, doubles its own maximum life, removes all negative status effects for itself. Okay, so the double damage lasts for 1 turn. The double life lasts for 2 turns. I've never seen a buff like that in a special skill. Kind of interesting. Kind of interesting indeed. Quick and sparkling Neobuki was traveling through the universe when a black hole sucked her in. She was unable to skip it, and she hasn't found her way back out of it yet. But in the meantime, she managed to project herself onto the battlefield. Okay, so she's just jumping into a war. Doesn't even care. Just gonna jump in and fight. Or I guess should say support. Well, I guess we're gonna find out because we're gonna look at some skills. But first, of course, your black holes can wear you out. So we should feed her up there to her to level 4, and of course, her final form. Okay, still cute. Still cute indeed. She's got a little stand with light there. Okay, project. Is it a little teleporter? I guess so. Okay, so anyway, let's talk about skills because they start at level 7, and I'm very interested. Xeon Swing deals low thunder damage to all enemies. Requires cooldown. Okay, it's a group attack. That's not bad. Not gonna keep it towards the end, but I mean it's okay. Damage. She's got some power there, so let's continue. To level 10. Akira deals heavy thunder damage to one enemy, applies damage boost and precision to all allies. That's pretty good. 1 round cooldown. Okay, there's a lot of individuals that'd be like their big one at the end, I mean, that's really good. That's really good. All right, let's continue. To level 15, and yet another skill. Shinigami Form removes positive status effects and applies double damage to itself, removes all negative status effects from all allies, gives extra turn to itself. Okay, so It removes positive status effects and applies double damage to itself. I'm not sure why it's removing positive status effects, but fine. Okay, it's going to get double damage for 3 turns? I'm looking down here. It's getting double damage for 3 turns? Okay, and then it removes all negative status effects and then gets... Okay, that's... I can't imagine not keeping that. I'm going to put it here for now. It's just at the moment I just can't get rid of that last one, you know? But this is amazing right here. Really. I mean, this is amazing. Basically, it's a 3-round double damage and you get an extra turn. So you can just start with this one, right? And then you're giving yourself an extra turn and you're also removing negative status effects. Wow, that's amazing. I can't see not keeping that. You know, I mean, that's just wow. All right, let's continue. I really want to see some more skills. Okay, level 20. Kaminari. Okay, deals moderate thunder damage to all enemies, applies stamina regeneration to all allies. Okay, that's not bad. All right, I'll put that there for now. I mean, that's a pretty good, especially if you use the first one and you're going to get double damage. And then with her power, I mean, wow. Okay, let's continue. And of course, it's giving stamina regeneration too, which ain't bad. Level 25. Izanagi. Deals very heavy special damage to one enemy, applies double damage to all allies? Okay, they only get it for 1 round. But I mean, that's not bad. And precision. That's obviously an upgrade of this one. But this is double damage. That's precision, though. Oh, you're killing me with this. The thing about it is these days, precision is so important. And besides, the damage boost is going to last for 3 turns over here. But, you know, with her double damage, that is so much damage. All right, you know what? For the moment, I'm going to put it up here. Just because. I mean, precision, I mean, double damage, which is more important? 1 round of double damage or 2 rounds of precision and damage boost for 3 turns, you know? It's just, the thing about it is these days is precision is just so important, you know? So I don't know what I'm going to do if she keeps getting more stuff like this. All right, let's see. Yokozuna form. Applies evasion to all allies, removes positive status effects from self, doubles its own maximum life, applies taunt to itself. Okay, that's a mouthful. Obviously, this is the tanking form. So, the double life lasts for 3 turns. It doesn't say how long the taunt lasts for here, because it's off the bottom of the screen. All right, but it gives all allies evasion. That's a big thing. Of course, again, it removes positive status effects from itself. I get the idea now. I get the idea. It's so that these guys don't stack. In other words, if you switch to this form, you don't get to keep the double damage, right? Okay, that makes sense. I understand now. But this will give evasion to all allies for 1 round. It'll double its own maximum life, which is going to be big in the first place. And then I am very curious of how long the taunt is going to last. I'm going to put this one here. I just want to see what the taunt is going to be. If it's just 1 round, then it's kind of broken. But I have a feeling 3-round taunt. See, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, I have no idea what I'm going to do with this character. I have no idea what I'm going to do. All right, let's continue. All right. Sick Awake. Yeah, I know I said that wrong, but I'm just going to say it that way. Deals very heavy special damage to one enemy, applies regeneration to all allies. All right. That's kind of pretty far down on the list of things that are really great over here. I mean, this one over here gives stamina regeneration, but it's also an attack on everybody. But here's the thing. You're going to take this one if you're going into tank mode, right? I mean, if you're doing this with the double life and the taunt, then you're going to take this one. But if you're going to go with this one, right, then you're going to take this one because of the... Where is it? Oh, the one I think I got... Did I get rid of that one? Okay, this one says 1 enemy, but it says damage to all enemies, right? You're going to keep this one if you're going damage form. See, I could see keeping this one down here. So I'm very tempted to use her in tank. That's what I'm very, very tempted to use her for tanking. Because a 3-round taunt is astoundingly good. I think I'm going to go towards tank mode, which means I need this attack over here with the regeneration. It also means I'm getting rid of this one. Okay, see, you have to make this decision now, right? All right, so what I'm thinking is leave this one for the moment. Oh, what did I just do? It's not what I wanted to do. Okay, let's see. Hopefully I can fix this. All right, let's just see if I can fix this. All right, level 40. Hayakari deals very heavy thunder damage to one enemy, removes all negative status effects, and applies immunity to control. Well, obviously, you have to take that. Well, I'm losing this one. I am losing this one for sure, right? How long is the immunity control for 2 rounds? All right. I'm going tank. I'm going tank. That's what I'm doing. So I think I still have to do some fixing here. So, all right, and here. This was the one that gave damage to all allies. No. This is not the one. I'm going to keep this one if I can because it gives precision to all allies, which is something very good. All right. I want to keep this one because it gives regeneration to all allies, which is going to benefit her greatly. All right. I don't need this one. This is definitely the one that I do not need. So I'm just going to carefully just throw it in the garbage. All right, let's continue. Deals massive thunder damage to one enemy, applies immunity to torture for... Oh my goodness. What's more important? All right, let's think about this. This one here removes negative status effects. So if they have torture immunity, if they have a torture effect on, then that's fine. That can just remove it. I think immunity to control is more important. I mean, it's more damage and all, but I'm thinking in terms of a tank right now, right? Deals very heavy thunder damage, removes negative status effects, and applies immunity to control. I think that one probably has a higher priority. This one over here, torture effects, means the dots. The thing about it is I can purge negative status effects with this one. So I'm going to keep the one that I have. All right, let's continue. And 55. The stamina regeneration. Okay, this was the stamina regeneration. This was the group attack with the stamina regeneration. I prefer to have the regeneration. Okay, this one is a 41. You'd leave with this one. You come back probably with this one to get regeneration going, or this one to benefit the other side. You could also throw this one in if you needed to. I don't need this one. All right, let's the last one. I'm going to look at the skill list here and see what I messed up. That's the one we just saw. Right. All right. Okay, now there are so many different things you could do with this character, so I just want to see if I missed anything. Yeah, I mean, that's good, but if I can remove negative status effects, that'll basically take care of that situation, you know? I'd rather have them immune to control, right? Rather have them immune to control. Okay, this one was a stamina regeneration. This is the double damage, the one-hit double damage. If you're going, it gives to all allies. If you're going with the damage version of her, the DPS version of her, you probably take this one, right? This is, of course, the DPS version of her, where it's going to wipe her effects, it's going to give her double damage for 3 turns, and then give her an extra turn so she can act immediately. You know, I'd like 2 of these. I would. I'd like 2 of her. Because the thing about it is you set one up one way and you set one up the other way, and it's just amazing, right? And then we're back to the old ones. Okay. You really need to make a decision about what you're going to do with her when you actually are feeding her up, like right now. Because otherwise going back would be way too expensive. So as soon as I saw this one, as soon as I saw this skill right here, I'm like, okay, I'm going tank. Because this skill is what makes a good tank. This is why Francine Frank sucks. Right here. Taunt 3 turns. Double life, 3 turns. Can give itself regeneration. First round, evasion. Boom. Just boom. All right, let's go through these skills. So another thing about it is also in my head that she does have the enormous life as well. Her speed is also pretty darn good. Okay, so let's run through these skills. And first of all, what are her final... Well, power is okay. Power is okay. Her life is excellent. She's going to be very meaty when she gets to 100. Her speed is very good, especially considering she's going to be a tank. Or she's going to be DPS. If you made her DPS one way or another, she's got a lot of speed. So she's very good. A lot of good stuff going on here. Especially the fact that you can't take those positive status effects off of her. You can't she's going to be terrifying to face. Wow, that's just, yeah, amazing. All right, so let's see what we have here. First, let's start with Yokodazuma form. I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it that way. Anyway, applies evasion to all allies. That's amazing, right? Removes positive status effects from itself. I didn't understand that until I saw the second form, which was this one. Obviously, it doesn't want you to have both forms at the same time, so it's going to wipe the previous one. That makes sense now. Doubles its own maximum life. That's pretty much, you can understand that one, right? And finally, applies taunt to itself. Now, when I saw this, you couldn't see what the taunt was. You can see the evasion's 1 turn. You can see the double life. It says the double life is for 3 turns, right? As soon as I saw the taunt, I'm like, okay, she's going to be my tank. That's the way it is. She's going to be my tank. So I went with skills then that she would be a control-y type of tank, like a support-y type of tank. All right, let's look at the rest of these. Okay, here we have Sekawaki. I don't know, I'm sorry. Deals very heavy special damage to one enemy, applies regeneration to all allies. Now, the attack is okay. The attack is good. I obviously was going with the regeneration here. The regeneration is always going to benefit the party, but she's playing tank. She's got double health. It's going to do wonders for her. So, and again, she's got the regeneration on. You can't take it off of her. So she's going to be a real pain to kill when she's tanking. She's going to be a nightmare in DPS mode, though. All right, and then I went with this one. Haikaiari. And this deals very heavy thunder damage to one enemy, removes all negative status effects, and gives immunity to control. So this one is going to be a heavy hit, very heavy hit, right? Thunder. And it's going to remove negative status effects from the group. And it's also going to make them immune to control. Now, there was another one that was more damage, and it basically made them immune to torture effects for 3 turns. This one is actually going to remove torture effects, and it's got a 2-round cooldown. I think it's better that you have them immune to control. Control being you have possession, obviously. You have stun, freeze, timeout. Basically anything like that. It's not going to protect you against cooldown resets or something like that. But anything that tries to control your character, stop them from moving, stuff like that. Also, it's not going to protect them from losing their stamina as well. I like this one. If she's going to be playing support, this is the one that I want for her. So this is very good. And of course, there's this one, Akira. Deals heavy thunder damage to one enemy, applies damage boost and precision to all allies. All right, so I could have gone with the one that was a group attack and gave double damage for 1 turn. Given the fact that she's support, I think it's a better idea that she gives precision to her team. Because these days, that's a big problem. Normally, if it wasn't a big problem, I would probably go with the double damage. But it really is a big problem. And look at it. It's a 1-round cooldown. She can keep damage boost and precision on like infinitely if she wanted to, really. But the thing about it is she's got so many other great things to do that, it's there if she wants it, right? Now that's a little heavy on the stamina. And that one aren't so bad. But that one is a pretty big one. But you're only going to do that once every 4 turns, right? Wow, that's actually quite amazing, isn't it? Yeah, she's going to be quite a monster. Quite a monster. Wow, I can't wait to test with that. And I am terrified at the idea of actually facing her. Wow, okay, yeah, the thing about it is, like I said, you're going to have to pick a form when you're making her. See, if I was going with the Shimigami form, right, I would pick different skills. I would have taken this one. right, for the double damage, because it's also going to give her double damage. She already has a double damage. You don't really even need that one, because she's going to have double damage for 3 turns, and she's immediately going to get a turn. But I would definitely have taken this one, which gives stamina regeneration, and it's a group attack. With double damage, that's going to do a lot of damage right there. It's only a 2-round cooldown, too. And I would probably go with this one, too, because it's a massive thunder hit. And with double damage, it would be enormous, right? So you'd kill anything that pretty much wasn't strong against thunder. Pretty strong stuff. Pretty strong stuff. Anyway, I think for me, I went the right way. She's going to be my big old tank. And she looks really good at it, too. And these stats, those are just really, really good. Anyway, this is Neobuki. And for me, she's going to be a tank. What's she going to be for you? But anyway, she is outstanding, really. And the fact that you just can't get rid of those positive status effects means that she is deadly. Wow. Anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.